They cheered and clapped and beat on tin plates with spoons. Then they sat down. Lewis looked embarrassed. "And now, Applegates, Mr. Brickle, I hope the rescue has caused you to change your opinion of birds. The first day you were here in camp, you told us you didn't care for birds. How do you feel now?" "I feel sick at my stomach," replied Applegate. "It makes you sick at your stomach to almost drown. My stomach still has a lot of lake water in it." "Yes, but what about birds?" asked Mr. Brickle. Applegate thought hard for a moment. "Well," he said, "I'm grateful to Lewis for saving my life, but I still don't like birds." "Really?" said Mr. Brickle. "That's quite remarkable. Even though a bird saved you from drowning, you still don't care for birds?" "What have you got against birds, then?" "Nothing," replied Applegate. "I have nothing against them. I just don't care for them." "Okay," said Mr. Brickle, "I guess we'll just have to leave it at that. But the camp is proud of Lewis. He is our most distinguished counselor, a great trumpet player, a great bird, a powerful swimmer, and a fine friend. He deserves a medal. In fact, I intend to write a letter recommending that he be given the life-saving medal." Mr. Brickle did as he promised. He wrote a letter. A few days later, a man arrived from Washington, D.C. with the life-saving medal, and while all the campers watched, he hung the medal around Lewis's neck, alongside the trumpet, the slate, and the chalk pencil. It was a beautiful medal. Engraved on it were the words, "To Lewis the Swan, who with outstanding courage and complete disregard for his own safety, saved the life of Applegate Skinner." Lewis took off his slate and wrote, "Thank you for this medal. It is a great honor." But he thought to himself, "I'm beginning to get overloaded with stuff around my neck. I've got a trumpet, I've got a slate, I've got a chalk pencil, and now I've got a medal. I'm beginning to look like a hippie." Well, at the time this book was written. "I hope I'll still be able to fly when my flight feathers grow in again." That night when darkness came, Lewis blew the most beautiful taps he had ever blown. The man who had brought the medal was listening and watching. He could hardly believe his ears and his eyes. When he returned to the city, he told people what he had seen and heard. Lewis's fame was growing. His name was known. People all over were beginning to talk about a swan that could play a trumpet. To be continued.